Who wants to end life lying in a convalescent hospital, handicapped to the point where you can't even feed yourself or take care of your most immediate needs? To me, it's a very simple problem that needs to be faced. It's time to go. My wife insisted if you get fresh eggs, you can't peel them. I think she may be right, because this one peeled rather nicely. We have determined between my wife and myself that I am not going to be a burden on her, and I don't want to be a burden myself. So at that point, should I have a major heart attack, which would incapacitate me, or any sort of a stroke that's disabling, so we'll get out the bottle of Dolafine, fill the syringe, and then just wait for a quiet ending right there, not waiting 2 weeks to starve to death or some other, taking a pistol and shooting myself. That's untidy. And there's breakfast.
Come dive with us?
Yeah. Oh, you gotta see the manners.
Of all the species of sharks, none is more a creature of our nightmares than the hammerhead. Aboard, in addition to myself, were Stan Waterman, the renowned underwater filmmaker, and Ted Rulison, surgeon, diver, scientist.
Falciformis, and we'll see some black tips. Then those are a little bit, they're more solitary and they're a bit more aggressive.
As I look at it, I'm reliving it. The dive trips that I've taken over the years, each one has been a memory that I really cherish. Yeah, I'm still enjoying life. I had a partner when I first started practice. When he started developing serious angina, and he had quite a financial responsibility, a debt, he decided to take matters in his own hands, and he took a butcher knife out of the kitchen, walked down into his orchard, and stabbed himself to death. I agonized over that, thinking of him having to walk down there and what went through his mind at the last moments before he plunged that knife into his heart. Oh dear. I wish he'd had my opportunity to just take that Dolafine syringe and make a quiet, easy way out. I know that my idea of what happens at the end of life is not what Christians and people of faith believe. Rackets, all my projectors for... To them, it's all cut and dried. I mean, God will determine when it's our time to go. We have no choice in the matter. Well, back underneath there is a little green box. I don't see that. I think we should have a fundamental right to decide when our life is no longer has value. Well, there it is. That's the Dolafine in a syringe. Wow, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty now, really. At this point, I didn't think we'd be getting down to this, but we did. So there it is, right there, tucked away safely. first law of thermodynamics says matter can be neither created nor destroyed. So that means that all the elements that constitute my body will eventually be recycled into new life. Some part of my body might be a part of some, tree, plant, animal, insect, who knows?